Squats, a compound exercise widely used in sports and rehabilitation. Today we are going to break down this exercise and explain all you need to do to improve your squatting skills. So today we are addressing a few very important aspects in the squat. Let's start with breaking down the motor pattern and explaining which muscles are working. So during the descents in the squats, we're doing some hip flexion, knee flexion and dorsiflexion. We are controlling the movement eccentrically, and the main muscles working are the glutes on a hip flexion, the quads on a knee flexion and the calves on the dorsiflexion. During the ascent, we're extending the hip, the knee, and we're doing a plantar flexion. So the muscles that are working are the same that control the movement eccentrically, so the glutes, the quads and the calves. But in these aspects, the calves have a little impact during the execution of the squat. So now that we understand the main muscles regarding a squat, let's talk about some requirements to do an excellent squat. There are two main things that we have to be concerned about. One is the mobility in the hips, knee and ankle. This can impact the range of motion and the quality of movement. It's highly forgotten by people, but it's the most important part of the execution of this exercise. I'm going to address this later. The next one is the core stability. The core is composed by the diaphragm, the transversus abdominis, the multifidus, pelvic floor, rectus, abdominis and obliques. It's really important, for example, doing a back squat, a front squat, or any other type of squat, but with high loads. A correct execution of a squat would be like this, where the knee passes a little bit past the toes, no excessive pelvic tilts, no asymmetrical weight transfer, or excessive movement from any other joint. We should be aware of some points during the squats, and I'm going to address them and give you some quick temporary fixes for them. To improve, I recommend recording yourself, analyzing your movement and correct it. On the front of you, if you are executing a back squat, bar placement is important. It should be symmetrical, and there should be no rotation of the trunk. For this, squeeze your glutes for proper activation, and this will fix your rotation. On the lateral view, there should be no excessive hip flexion or knees going too forward, and pelvic tilt should be neutral without the famous butt wing or excessive anterior tilt. If you suffer from one of these errors, try widen your stance a bit or elevate your heels with the plate. Check if this corrects your movement. On the back view, the more important things are the pelvic lateral tilts or uneven weight transfers. If any of this happens, you should check for any muscle imbalances or weaknesses. I've got a last warning, none of these quick fixes will improve your form forever. If you are having difficulties improving your squats, seeking a physiotherapist is a way to go. Or addressing yourself your mobility and possible weaknesses, as I said earlier. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and it was useful for you. If you have any doubts, please comment down below. And don't forget to check my Instagram account. I post every day one fact about the human body for you to learn. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And see you next time.